Hi Blossom family, thank you so much for joining in. We are reading the cards for you, Gemini, for the month of December 2023. We will see what energies are you getting, and the energies are pretty good, pretty strong. A lot of suggestions for you, so we'll go ahead and see what really we see in the cards. Yeah. The first card, which is very first card for you, is the rest and regeneration. What is all right? So I think there's a fight you have gone through. There's a long fight you have seen. बहुत लंबी लड़ाई, बहुत ज़्यादा बहस, बहुत लंबा चलने वाला कोई लीगल बैटल हो सकता है, या बहुत बहुत लंबे टाइम से किसी तरह के एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्राइसिस में आप हैं. जो भी है, ये चीज़ बहुत टाइम से आपको इम्पैक्ट कर रही है. आपके लिए कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स हैं कार्ड में, और ये पास्ट के इवेंट की तरफ इशारा करते हैं कि फ़िलहाल जो सिचुएशन में आप हैं वहाँ पर आपको रेस्ट करने की ज़रूरत है. यू नीड अ ब्रेक. आपको थोड़ा सा अपने आप को संभालने की, पीछे मुड़कर देखने की ज़रूरत है. थोड़ा सा चीज़ों को रेस्ट पे डालने की ज़रूरत है कि जो हो गया, दिस इज़ ओवर नाउ, तो कुछ नहीं करना उस पर्सपेक्टिव से. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट आई सजेस्ट यू. अभी क्योंकि आप बहुत बड़ी लड़ाई से गुजरे हैं, तो अभी आपके प्लान्स बहुत बड़े बड़े हैं. जैसे मुझे ये करना है, या मुझे बाहर जाना है कंट्री से, या मुझे अपने लिमिट से बढ़ के काम करना है. आई वांट टू विन द वर्ल्ड कम्प्लीटली. दैट्स देयर. अपने लिमिट्स को पुश करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. प्लानिंग चल रही है, बट प्लानिंग अभी आपको मैं ये बोलूँगी कि आप एवरीथिंग वॉट एवर यू आर प्लानिंग राइट नाउ, दैट नीड्स टू रेस्ट. ओके. दिस फाइट एंड एवरीथिंग हैज़ इम्पैक्टेड यू फाइनेंशियली टू. सो पूरे तरीके से जिस तरह के आप कंफ्यूजन में भी हैं, जिस तरह के पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप में आप थे, या जिस तरह के प्रोफेशनल रिलेशनशिप में आप थे, अभी सिचुएशन बहुत ज़्यादा ग्रेट नहीं थी. दैट हैज़ एक्चुअली मेड यू अ लिटिल टायर्ड, और थोड़ा डीमोटिवेटेड भी हैं कुछ चीज़ों को लेकर. तो बेहतर ये है कि थोड़ा ब्रेक लीजिए. और ब्रेक किस तरह से लेना है? ब्रेक आपको लेकर फिलहाल अपने बारे में सोचना है. यू नीड टू हील योर सेल्फ. If possible, go for yoga, meditation kind of a thing. Reiki is another way of healing yourself on your own, so that's there. आपको बहुत सारा रेस्ट की ज़रूरत है जेमिनी. तो दिसंबर में हैं आप, और you just have to take a break, plan vacation, go out, and this go out need not to be to impress someone. You won't take your family out and focus on them. I think a solo trip is very much required for you, wherein you are just investing on yourself and not on anyone else. So that's very much required for you. जैसे ही आप इस सिचुएशन से बाहर आएंगे, इस ब्रेक से बाहर आएंगे, अगली चीज जिस पे आप फोकस करने वाले हैं, दैट्स अ हैप्पी फैमिली. लुक लाइक फैमिली इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट हियर. मुझे कुछ लोगों के लिए रीयूनियन होता भी दिखाई देता है. तो अगर आप अपने पार्टनर से अलग हैं, अलग हो चुके हैं, आप यूर इन अ सेपरेशन मोड राइट नाउ, थोड़ा आप ऐसा हो सकता है कि आप वापस से साथ होने के बारे में सोचें, या जुड़ने के बारे में सोचें, एंड दिस विल टर्न आउट टू बी हैप्पी फैमिली. जो अभी प्रोस्पेक्ट्स नजर आ रहे हैं सामने से, वो काफी पॉजिटिव नजर आ रहे हैं. तो अगर ऐसा होता है तो आप एक नई शुरुआत के बारे में सोच सकते हैं. देखिए, द फूल हैज कम इन हियर to give you that sign that you can give it a fresh start if you want to. You can. And I think जिस तरह से चीज़ें आगे बढ़ रही हैं, आपको इस बात का एहसास हो रहा होगा कि चीज़ें उसी डायरेक्शन में बढ़ रही हैं. आप किसी इस सिचुएशन को, इस फैमिली को एक और चांस देना चाहते हैं. दैट्स इट. चीज़ें उस डायरेक्शन में मूव ऑन हो रही हैं, एंड दिस लुक्स लाइक द राइट डायरेक्शन. अभी फिलहाल चीज़ें बहुत ठीक लग रही हैं. The person you're dealing with right now, or the person you were dealing with in past, or the reunion what I'm talking about, this person's attitude is a little aggressive in nature, or I would say that the nature is very very dominating. At times, while they are dominating people, they forget that people whom they are dominating are not really ready to follow them, but then they just pressurizing them, putting a lot of pressure on them, and then so whatever they are doing for you, it's not really they're doing it willingly. You're pressurizing people to do it, which is not the right thing, and this is the energy you are dealing with. Now the question comes here: if you are in this situation, should you go ahead, or you should not go ahead with this? Well, the first answer what I have on cards is that you have fear in mind. The root chakra, the Mooladhara chakra, is something which is visible here. That's the first chakra of our seven chakra, set of seven chakras in our body. And that talks about your fear. Fear of what? Fear of this attitude. Fear of what you have gone through in past. Fear of thinking that everything can be repeated again. What if this happens again? What if, the same thing, the happy family picture, what you had portrayed in past, gets spoiled again with this person's, this attitude or this thing. And then you're also thinking about the financial constraints you might go through, with this person's presence there. Or maybe this financial thing is a reason that you're thinking about all this again, because you think the financial upbringing or thing what you are, the kind of financial support and security you're creating for yourself is not enough for your family, and this is why you want to get into a relationship again with this person. That's one thing what I see in the cards. Now, what is the next thing which is here? When we think about all these things, when we talk, our rules, our head chakra, our crown chakra is ruled by the Mooladhara chakra. That time, you will not be able to take the right decisions. And what happens in that scenario is that you actually end up losing opportunities which can be good opportunities for you. Because you are hurt, because you've had that kind of an experience in past, आपको लगेगा कि मैं दोबारा ये नहीं करना, या अगर वो चीज़ बदल भी सकती है आप उसको बदलना नहीं चाहोगे. So that's there. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, you have Knight of Swords, all the knights there in the card, and then when knights come in the card, those are your क्या हिंदी में अगर मैं बोल क्षत्रिय होते हैं, ठीक है. इन लोगों को गुस्सा ज़्यादा आता है. they have short temper, strategically काम करते हैं, लेकिन emotions के मामले में ये लोग थोड़ा सा back seat ले लेते हैं, because emotion is not their forte. Their forte is to win, fight and win wars for the king and the queen. That's the problem with them, and that is their nature. So you can't really blame them. The way your nature is, you have different personalities. You can deal with different people at a different time. Similarly, these people have a problem that they can't really be emotional with anyone, the way you are, or the way you can manage multiple people. They are straightforward, adamant personalities, very, and that's the conflict what you have. Okay, but I think there's something fresh which can happen here. Wherever pages come in a picture, they talk about something fresh, something new in terms of ideas. So everything what is happening here in the cards right now is it's a fresh idea happening, it's a fresh thing happening here. You can give it a new start. You have three, cards which are indicating towards a fresh start here. If you want to give it a shot, please give it a shot. I think it is worth it this time. I know you have your fears. I know you're not really sure about giving this person one more chance, but I think this time it is talking about stability, emotional stability, with the Knight of Cups coming in the pictures. Okay. Reservations are there, certainly. You're not sure about it, but if you ask me, should I or should I not, I would say it's worth to give it a chance. Life is too short to think, so much about it. If something which is making you unhappy and you feel like nothing is going to change, then it will not change. And if there is something which is, and it is not changing, it is bothering you for years, and it is not going to change for sure, fine. But then if universe is giving you one more chance, explore that chance. That will be great in your benefit. One more thing which is visible in the cards is to be very, very careful with your finances this month. Don't overspend on vacations. Don't overspend on things which you really don't want or are of no use in long term. Will be better that you please manage your expenses very well. Work will keep you very busy. In the month of December, I know it is a waking kind of a month, but then you will have a lot of work at the back end, and it will surprise you, because you might yourself think that ये month थोड़ा light रहता है, काम उतना नहीं होना चाहिए, year end हो जाता है, but then ये वक्त आपको बहुत ज़्यादा busy रखने वाला है, तो just get ready and be ready for that. बहुत हार्ड वर्क आपने किया है. वो लोग जो अप्रेजल्स के लिए वीडियो देख रहे हैं उनको लगता है कि दिसंबर में क्या होने वाला है. वेल आई थिंक आपका आउटकम बहुत अच्छा रहने वाला है. वॉट एवर गुड वर्क यू हैड डन, वॉट एवर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स यू हैड डन, look at those blossoming flowers like a channel. it's actually blossoming well, and it is going to give you a lot of good results of it. And वो सब आप pack करके, and you will actually move on to the next ride or maybe the next year with a lot more zeal, और you will move on. दो beautiful चीज़ें जो आपको काट के दिखाना चाहूँगी. कभी कभी ये चीज़ें मुझे as a reader surprise करती हैं. The nine of the pentacles is there in the cards, which is talking about the results of it. Okay, कई बार क्या होता है, आप मेहनत करते हैं और वो मेहनत बहुत फ्लॉरिश भी करती है, लेकिन उसके रिजल्ट्स आपके मे बी मॉनेटरी रिजल्ट्स और इमोशनल रिजल्ट्स उस हिसाब से नहीं होते हैं जिस हिसाब से आपको चाहिए थे. Now I'll show you something very beautiful. So this is the card and this is the after card. So the after card talks about you, whatever you had invested, the flower you are looking at right now which has not blossomed yet, it is going to blossom very, very well. So if you are talking about the growth, the opportunities you were looking for, it is going to get you good results this year at the end of the year, December 2023, and you will do very, very well. There are chances that you have changed your house, or maybe you're going to change your house with your family, shifting to a new place, or you have already done that. I think this month will be more about doing the renovations and then doing some interiors, changing a couple of settings in the house, which will make it more beautiful. That's what you think. Oh God, it's the abundance is actually dominating your reading in this month. Money is not going to be a problem for you. I mean, people who are actually working and focusing here. If you remember, we were talking about the money aspect here, and you were a little worried about the financial constraints you have. You have lesser money for your this thing, and this is why maybe few of you wanted to get into a relationship to have the proper financial support for you and your family. But then let's leave that aside, and then let's address that fear of yours. You need not to be afraid of anything. Have that fear in your head and rule your decisions, and let this fear not rule your decisions, because finances are not going to be a problem for you. You will have a happy life, and you have actually stepped into that path already. So don't worry, and take care of yourself, Gemini. We'll post the next readings very soon for the January 2024. Plus, we will also do a how the year is going to be for all the sun signs in the year 2024 in January itself. Take care. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye bye.